Hi Leo, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be asking the cards what's happening for you in regards to love for this month of November 2025. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Let's see. All right, Spirit Angels and Guides, please show me what's happening for Leo in regards to love for this month of November 2025. What can Leo expect to happen to them in regards to love for this month of November 2025? Let me just get one quick shuffle. All right, here we go. Let's see. Leo. Leo. All right, Leo, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. Okay, we also have here the Page of Wands. We have the Emperor. We have Eight of Swords. And we also have 10 of Wands. All right, let's see what's going on here. Give me a second to channel the energies. So, Leo, I feel like you're receiving communication from someone who it looks like you don't want to receive communication from them. You're receiving communication from someone who you don't necessarily want to hear from, is what I'm getting here. And I'm not sure why you don't want to hear from them, but yeah, I'm not sure why you don't want to hear from them, but you don't, it doesn't look like you want to hear from them. Some of you are very busy with the Emperor and the Ten of Wands. You might feel like you have a lot on your plate. Like there's a lot going on in your life. There's a lot that you're working on. Work might be stressing you out. Your career or your business might be stressing you out a little bit. You might be feeling a little bit exhausted, tired, overworked. Yeah, I'm getting, I just heard the phrase, I don't have time for this, is what I just heard. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. You don't have time for whoever this is and whatever it is that they're telling you. All right, let's clarify. Spirit, tell me about the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Wands. Yeah, again, I keep getting that, you seem busy, you seem very like like there's a lot on your shoulders. You're holding a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're doing a lot of stuff, taking care of a lot of stuff. It looks like you need a break, honestly. You need a little bit of a break. All right, yeah, we have the Hierophant card here. Okay, yeah, so, the Hierophant card can connect to your responsibilities, your duties, your obligations. It can represent a company or institution, organization that you work for, or it can represent like a company, business, institution where I mean, I don't know exactly what that would represent for you, but you could be like having to do a lot of paperwork, is what I'm getting. A lot of paperwork, or some of you have like legal proceedings. This can relate to like bills that you need to pay, or financial expenses. The Hierophant can represent a bank. So some of you are having trouble with, yeah, some of you are having trouble with a specific business, company, or institution related to finances, or it could also be like a school district. The point is that you have a lot on your plate. And it's like you're not in the mood for people that are here to waste your time. And I feel like that's the way you're looking at this person. I feel like you're looking at this person like they're just someone who is here to waste your time. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, just all of a sudden I feel a little bit of stress in my chest. So again, confirmation that, I mean, some of you might need to, be careful with that, because I feel like there's a lot of like heart, chest and heart tension or issues in that area. Yeah, be careful to not like overstress your heart, or high blood pressure for some of you, or just, tension, because I'm getting like tension in my chest area. So, be careful with that, because that can turn, ugly. That can turn into a health problem, is what I'm getting. Especially if you're like older, you're older in age. Because the Emperor and the Hierophant, this can represent someone who's, relatively older in age. Okay, tell me about this Emperor, Spirit, please. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you definitely want to like lighten your load, You're definitely striving for peace. Peace, harmony, tranquility. Some of you need to be around water. For some of you, it would do you good if you visited, a body of water, whatever that might be. Like it could be an ocean or a river or a lake. But water could be something that could heal you and, calm you and give you a sense of peace. Some of you need to like recharge your batteries, your internal batteries. So taking a visit to the beach or something like that could be helpful. But I am definitely getting that you're striving for peace. You're working towards reaching a place of peace and calmness and serenity. All right, tell me about the Page of Wands, Spirit. Some of you might be thinking about moving or relocating or making some sort of big switch in your life. All right, so with the Page of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. We also have the Judgment card. And we also have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely someone who is interested in having some sort of reconciliation with you, is what I'm getting. Renewal is what I'm getting as well. Nine of Cups and the Judgment card. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like a renewal type of energy. It's interesting because they do have the Star. Oh, and we have the Hierophant once again here. We also have the Sun as well. Yeah, this is someone who definitely wants to like Why are they so giddy though? I'm a little bit confused about that part. I'm not sure why they're so giddy and happy, optimistic, but I feel like this person is really excited to see you. They're excited to meet up with you. They're excited to go out with you. Now, for some of you, this is someone new, someone who you don't really have much history with, that's basically reaching out to you because um, they want to go out with you. They want to spend time with you. For some of you, this is not someone who's like related to anything romantic. It could be a friend or a family member. Even a child is what I'm getting for some of you, especially if you're like older in age. Could be a child, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel like romantic because this person seems very like playful, youthful, um, happy, giddy, excited. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. Now, this is a love reading, so let me just go ahead and read it as a love message, but just to be clear, it doesn't really have to be romantic. Sometimes the message is related to another type of relationship that you have in your life. The point is, this person wants to go out with you and have fun with you, have a good time with you, reunite with you. Let me take a deeper look at their intentions. Spirit, what are this person's true intentions with Leo here? Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups in their intentions. Yeah, the Three of Cups is like a celebration energy. Is it your? I was about to say, is it your birthday? No, it's not your birthday, because I mean, it could be your birthday. I mean, if you're not a Leo sun, maybe you're a Leo rising, or you have the moon in Leo or Venus in Leo or something else. So for some of you, this is like celebration of your birthday, because I'm getting like a celebration energy. But again, in regards to their intentions, Three of Cups is just let's go out, let's have a drink together, let's have a bite together, let's have fun. I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to go out with you. I'm also getting I miss you. I'm definitely getting an I miss you energy from them. All right, let's keep going. Let's just keep going and see what else shows up here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this card here. I'll put this back. Actually, I think I want to take a deeper look at your energy. We do have the Queen of Wands for you, Leo, male or female. Why is Leo showing up as the Queen of Wands, Spirit? Yeah, for some of you, this could be someone who, yeah, it's like someone who has a crush on you or someone who's romantically interested in you, but you've never had anything with them. There's never been anything serious between you and this person. Why is Leo showing up as the Queen of Wands? Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. Like I said, there doesn't seem to be any type of deep romantic relationship or past between the two of you. You're definitely looking at them like you don't really know much about them. Yeah, you don't really know much about them. But like, are you interested or not? Like, I guess that's my question. Is Leo interested in this individual or neutral? Some of you are kind of like neutral. We have the Chariot card. Yeah, this is very boss energy. It connects to the Emperor, which you already had. We already had here for you the Emperor card. Person in the Chariot card is the Emperor. This is very boss energy. So again, I'm more so getting an energy of you being more interested in yourself, in your work, your career, your business, your goals. That seems to be what you're more interested in. I don't see you being deeply interested in this person, but at the same time, there's an energy of you feeling like I don't really know them. I don't really know them that well, you know? Or if this is a past person with a judgment card, then you're kind of in this energy of I don't really want to reconcile, like I'm not really looking for any type of reconciliation with them or interested in that. I'm more interested in my business, my work, my career, my goals. There's just like a lack of interest overall coming from you. And this person's opposite though. This person's like super interested in you, super hyped up about you and excited about you. Excited to talk to you or reconnect with you. Strange, kind of strange. Let's keep going. All right, let's move on. Spirit, what else can you tell me for Leo? It's like you're not really in the mood, Leo. I feel like you're not in the mood you're not in the mood to go out, For some of you, this is like an invitation, to go out, and you're kind of in this energy of, oh, I don't really want to go out. I don't really want to go anywhere. Like, I have a whole bunch of stuff to do. I'm busy and, you know, I need to go to work. That type of energy. What else can you tell me for Leo? November 2025. Yeah, there we go again with that work energy. Here we have the King of Pentacles, male or female. Doesn't matter the gender. That's another energy that represents work, business, finances, money, career. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. That's your card, Leo. We have the Two of Wands. We also have the King of Swords. And we also have the Moon. What is this? Okay, give me a second here. All right, so the Sun card, Leo, is basically the opportunity that's being presented to you by this individual who's showing up, who I still don't know who this is. I still don't know who they are. They could be so many people. But I'm definitely not getting like a strong romantic vibe from them, even though they could be, Yeah. But it's weird because I feel like I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting any strong impression from them, which basically tells me that because there's so many of you watching the video, this person can be so many different people for you. But with the Sun card, this is basically the opportunity that's being presented to you by this person. This person who wants to go out with you, meet up with you, have some sort of interaction with you. Yeah, Judgment, Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups here at the bottom. So this is someone who you have already pushed away in the past. You have already rejected this person, or Yeah, you have already rejected this person in the past. You do seem a little bit annoyed with the moon card here, Leo. It does look like you're a little bit annoyed that this person is calling you, texting you, reaching out to you. Um, Let me clarify that. Tell me about the moon and the King of Swords, Spirit. Yeah, I'm just getting like a leave me alone type of energy coming from you, Leo. Like, leave me alone, leave me alone. Go away. Leave me alone. Oh, well, look who's here again, the Page of Wands. Ooh, you're really annoyed by this one. Yeah, for some of you, this person keeps popping up. They keep popping up, they keep showing up. They keep DMing you. You know, they keep calling you. And some of you are in this energy of what do I have to do? You know, what's it going to take to get this person off my back? Well, maybe you have to be straightforward with them, Leo, because it doesn't look like you're being straightforward with this person. You know, it looks like you're kind of hiding your real sentiments, you know, your real feelings. It does look like you're keeping it to yourself with the moon card. I don't know why you're keeping it to yourself, but you're definitely keeping it to yourself. And I feel like that's the reason why this person is not aware. It doesn't look like they're aware that you're not in the mood for them, right? The moon can represent someone who's moody. So they're not aware that you're not in the mood for them, you know, that you're not interested in them and whatever they're offering you or proposing to you. You just want to be left alone. So, like I said, I feel like you're in this energy of what's it gonna take to get this person to get off my back. It looks like that's what it takes. It's just you being very cutting, right? Looks like you need to be cutting with this person, straightforward, cutthroat. Otherwise, this person's not going to get the message. They're not gonna understand your hints, because some of you are like hinting this person. Yeah, some of you are like trying to like indirectly send a message to them or indirectly send them hints, but they're not understanding. Tell me more about the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. We have the Star card. Yeah, your mind is somewhere else, Leo. Your mind is in this star energy, which I'm not sure what that means for you, but it does look like with the Two of Wands, you want to be somewhere else. You know, I feel like you want to be somewhere else. You want to do something else. Like it looks like you want to travel. You want to move, relocate for some of you. You want to like experience some sort of big change in your life. And I feel like that's the only thing that you're really focusing on and thinking about, because whatever this thing is that you want to change in your life, you know, it's something that you know will bring you happiness, and it's also something that's for you, you know. It's for you. It's something personal for you. That's going to give you personal satisfaction, personal happiness. And I feel like you're trying really hard to manifest it into existence, you know? It's almost like you're in this energy of one day, you know, one day I'll make it. One day I'll get there. One day I'll finally, you know, get the opportunity to make this change that I want to make. Yeah. Yeah, one day it will happen for me. I do feel like you're working towards whatever it is that you want to do here. It just kind of looks like, it takes a lot of patience, and it takes time. It takes time. But I have no doubt that you'll make it happen, because I can already I already see it here that you will make it happen. This dream of yours, this wish of yours, it will come true. It's just kind of dragging. I feel like that's what's upsetting you a little bit, because it is kind of dragging out. It's taking a long time, but slow and steady wins the race, is what I'm hearing for you, Leo. But in regards to love, I just don't feel like you're interested in anyone, romantically speaking. Whoever this person is, yeah, they're really not a priority for you. They're a distraction. They would be a distraction, and I don't feel like you want to get distracted. You don't want to get distracted. I feel like you want to keep your eye on the prize. You know, you want to keep yourself focused on the prize that you're trying to manifest in your life. So I do see you turning down this person, and just telling them to go away, basically. Yeah, that's what I see you doing. I see you turning them down and not bothering yourself with this person. Some of you might tell this person with the Seven of Wands, like, listen, like, I need you to leave me alone. Like, I'm not interested. Go away. Some of you might be straightforward with them. Some of you might just simply decide to block them, or, avoid them, give them a cold shoulder. Um, and things of that nature. Anything else for Leo, Spirit, please, for November 2025? Let's get a final message here. Yeah, I'm not getting anything deep with this person. I'm not getting anything deep connected to this person. This feels like a very superficial energy. Um, this person is harnessing very superficial energy, like they just want to go out with you, meet up with you, and have a good time with you. That's about it. There's not more to that. That's all it is. Yeah, there's no other side here with this person. At least not that's nothing that's showing up here in this reading. Temperance is in reverse here for the final message. Yeah, well, I already kind of touched upon that. Temperance in reverse can mean that you're stretching yourself too thin, Leo. So maybe Spirit wants you to know here that you know or Spirit wants you to be aware that you might be stretching yourself too thin, like you're doing too much at the same time. You're overloading yourself, and you're not taking enough um, breaks. You're not taking enough breaks. So I do feel like the advice is here for you to kind of relax a little bit more, take more breaks. I keep getting go and visit places that have water, bodies of water. Just try to like lower your stress level. Meditate is also what I'm getting. Maybe do some like yoga, or whatever else that I don't know what those things are, Pilates or yoga. If you're into that, prayer, if you're someone who's into praying, and or if you're religious, church could be good. Yeah, because I feel like you're overworking your nervous system. or you're overloading your nervous system, and it looks like you just need to like chill. I don't really use that word, but that's what I'm hearing, like chill out, you know, chill out. So that's what I'm getting here for your final message. It's kind of like a message of advice, basically. All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this reading helped in some way. I hope it helped you, and I hope this reading helped. I hope it resonated. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, take care.